All right, so this new one's called Fear is my only friend. Control the fire, and what it's basically about is just controlling instead of letting fear overcome you, or any emotion in particular, any emotion um, that's within you, to control it and not let it overwhelm you or take over. But in certain cases, like, well, I mean, like you would have to be brave. Like if you were like in a situation where you're like attacked by someone, you would have to be brave to use it to be sharp and to, think clearly. In that case, fear may overcome your senses, and you might just kill yourself, like in the sense of doing something stupid, where the person attacking you will harm you even further, or possibly kill you because of your reaction. So, harnessing that fear is a good way of controlling a situation. But like, I mean, if like in the sense of like I'm afraid of jumping out of planes and skydiving. Like that's something I wouldn't choose to do ever. Um, and that's based on fear, um, fear of death. So, um, which I think is a natural human instinct. Like, because humans aren't meant to fly. So why would a human? Maybe I'm just functioning on my basic instincts right now. Just like but I've always been like that, and I'm realizing that about myself. Like, why am I scared of heights? Why do I need to overcome heights? Why do I need to overcome heights? That's something that I want to know too. Like, why should I have to overcome heights? I'm not gonna be walking up on any buildings. I'm not a superhero. I'm not Batman. Um, I like the ground. I love the ground. The ground is nice. I like walking on the ground. I don't need to be flying up, doing anything. I don't need to bungee jump, like just unnecessary stuff that I don't need in my life. But in any case, like just regular fear, you know. But like yeah, like that's more. That's stuff like some people use fear for fun. Like people, or some people are considered fearless, which I don't believe. I don't believe anyone is fearless because um, unless they are a psychopath and they have something wrong with their limbic system or their prefrontal cortex, right here. This is part of the brain. It could be damaged, or something wrong with the amygdala, or the what is it called? The medulla. No, not that. Well, it could be that. Yeah, where the emotions are centered, and something can be wrong with with that function. With, um, but anyway, you know, the point of the song is to control this fear or anger or whatever emotion you may have, and particularly fear. Um, it's a good I think it's a good tool. It's a good way to it's good for fighting. It's mostly used for fighting. Like if you're fighting in in the ring or something, and you're fearful. But that's the other thing too. Like that's the other thing too. I think about like why would I put myself in the ring if I'm scared? What is the what is my what is what am I getting out of fighting in the ring or competing anywhere? I mean, yeah, I enjoy competition, but uh, mainly boxing. Like boxing, I don't know, because I used to get hit in the dome pretty hard in the past, and I didn't like it. I didn't like getting hit, and it hurt, and I don't know why I did it. I love boxing. I love watching people box. I love watching boxing matches and MMA. But I definitely like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu more than boxing. I feel like I did I excelled at Jiu-Jitsu a little bit more than I did with boxing. And I just didn't like getting hit, you know. But Jiu-Jitsu, I don't know what happened with Jiu-Jitsu. I just kind of fell out of it. Now I just kind of like just doing, I guess, light workouts and just keeping in shape and just eating healthy. mainly working on, mostly concerned about my diet. But I like to get some light cardio in, whatever my anxiety permits me to do. Or what is it? Anxiety? I don't know. Something's physiologically wrong with my breathing, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the panic attacks. Because I get panic attacks when I'm working out. Basically, literally, yeah, I do. Uh, so I mean, it sucks because I'll have to stop my workout. But that's why, I probably do like cardio like maybe once a week, twice a week if I can get that in. And just kind of like, I just more concerned about my diet, really, to stay healthy. Because I mean, the panic attacks messed up everything, man. I can't even do jiu-jitsu because of my panic attacks. I tried doing it, like not that like a while ago. And as soon as I got underneath someone, I was like, I couldn't even breathe. I thought I was gonna pass out. It was bad. It was a bad feeling. I never felt that before in jiu-jitsu ever. So, it just wasn't meant to be. And I feel comfortable playing music. Sometimes I get panic attacks playing music. Sometimes when I'm writing a song. Sometimes when I'm just sitting there. So, I don't know though. It has to be something else because like I don't know what triggers it. Maybe it's the subconscious fear, the fear that I have subconsciously. Some kind of subconscious fear within me. But that's what I'm trying to learn how to. I realize that I'm gonna still have it, and just try to contain it and be brave. I just have to, I guess these past 6 to 5 years or 5 to 6 years was a lesson on bravery, and not just jumping on a plane type bravery, just living life type of bravery, just so. I guess I pick and choose the fears that I want to contain and let the other ones just give me the answers to what I don't want to do. For instance, like jumping out of planes or I keep saying that, but that's like a huge fear. Like I would never do. Like even just looking at someone jumping out of a plane on a video gives me a panic attack. I'm like, shit, man. It's like a hard time breathing. Or like even the movies when someone's hanging off a helicopter. Like when I saw when I went to go see 21 Jump Street, the newer one, probably Jump Street 2. The guy was hanging off of a helicopter, and I was like struggling to breathe. I was getting dizzy. I couldn't even stand up. It was bad. That's how bad it gets. Like pure dizziness, and just like some kind of weird vibration in my head. I probably told you this already. It's a weird, strange feeling. Doesn't feel good. But I don't know. I like to think it's because of the spirits, but that's another story. Anyway, I'm just learning to control the fire and realizing that fear is my only friend. Because fear is always honest with you. Fear is always honest. Like you're scared of that, right? But it kind of like tells you like you have to be brave. You have to be brave for this. Certain things like you don't have to be brave for that. You don't have to be brave to jump out of a plane. You don't. Well, I mean, you have to be brave if you're jumping out of a plane. If you're still fearful of it, but you don't. It's not a necessity. Jumping out of a plane isn't a necessity. Like saying like, speaking to your psychiatrist. For me is a necessity, or speaking to my therapist is a necessity. So I have to be brave to speak whatever it is that is bothering me, what I have to say, So, but just some things I'm not scared of. Like right now, I'm not scared of talking to my phone or talking to a video. That's not scary. But would I be able to do this in a crowded room? I don't know. Maybe if I like had a few drinks or something, I probably would be able to. But right now, I'm not scared. It's not scary. But like if I had a one-on-one conversation with someone, for instance, my girlfriend or a friend, that'd be easier. I don't know. I would have to really put myself in that situation. Once again, I would have to be brave and put myself in a situation where I'm surrounded by a group of people and to be able to talk like this, to just see how I would react with my bravery and my fear. All right, here we go. Hello, fear, we meet again. It's hard to let you go. Might as well be a friend, part of my soul. Control the fire, let courage transpire. Bravery within my soul. I am the one in control of my suffering. Oh man, I had to scratch. And I didn't even do that part right. Let me do it over again. Alright, take 2. I feel like it's out of tune again. And it is. I knew it. I heard it. I heard the out of tuneness. This tuner doesn't suck. It just doesn't work properly sometimes. Alright. Alright, take 2. Hello, fear, we meet again. It's hard to let you go. Might as well be a friend, part of my soul. Control the fire, let courage transpire. Bravery within my soul. I am the one in control of my own suffering. Let the flames engulf my heart. This time around, this time around, this time around. Learn to control the fire inside. Now that I am alive, it's human nature, can't pretend. Fear is now my only friend. Harmonious sanctity within, between an enemy and a sin. Fear is fear. It is what it is. Control the fire. Let courage transpire. Learn to control the fire inside. Now that I am alive, it's human nature, can't pretend. Fear is now my only friend. Alright, there it is. Oh, excuse me. That was that's it right there. Fear is my only friend. Control the fire. Brand new. Now I'm probably just gonna practice my other songs. Be out here for another hour or so. I've been out here for like an hour and a half already, doing all this. Maybe 2 hours, but I'll probably get another hour practicing. All right. Oh, peace.